Now I'm going to answer the age-old question. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I mean, this is what I think. I mean, it's pretty debatable because typically when you get hot dog meat from your local grocery store, then where and in what form does it come? You get the meat and you see it, um, and it does not look like it's a sandwich. Like, there's no bread around it. It doesn't come in bread form. Now, to, get the meat and then grill it, or, you know, either on your outdoor grill or in your kitchen, and then put a bun around it, put ketchup, mustard. If you were to do it, New York style, then you probably would do sauerkraut. But, in reality, I think personally that it's not a sandwich. It's actual meat, you know, and which the common, form of how you think about it is a sandwich, but I'm sure that you can have it in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different preparations of the hot dog. I will say a couple of things. First of all, I have watched a show before. It was Food Network Star, season 6. No, excuse me, season 12, episode 5. And one of the challenges they did was a tailgating party. And what this was is they had to go into this room, sit down with these controls, with their feet on pedals, and win a race, like a video game. And whoever won would get to pick first, and then you would get to select your meat. And of course the options would narrow down as more people select their protein. And I'm sure that if you've been to tailgating parties or barbecues, or outdoor summer neighborhood gatherings, family gatherings, then you probably had hot dogs. They probably served it on the menu. And indeed, school lunch is pretty darn popular. Um, Here in the US, um, as a hot dog lunch. But the interesting thing is that they changed the name of hot dogs because it was one of the options. Instead of calling it hot dogs, they called it turkey dogs. Interesting. So I thought I might mention that. The other thing is it's in link form, and you have bratwurst in link form. Like if you were to grill bratwurst and you were to either have it, like I was watching Burt Wolf, Travels and Traditions, a highly famous, and if I may use my own words, effervescent travel show where he was going around the, um, I think it was like the Danube or the Rhine River, or something like that, and he was eating different sausage meats, and it was not in the Wisconsin preparation with the, peppers, the, sauerkraut, bread, mustard, but it was just without. It was just eating with a fork on a plate. And sometimes when I have bratwurst, not all the time, but you can eat it different ways. You can have it with the bun and with everything on it, or without, and just separately. So Is it a sandwich? Is a hot dog meat? The meat a sandwich? I want to say no, because of the different preparations that you can eat it with. I mean, there's other reasons. I think just to say that that's the biggest one. And again, I can see how this is pretty subjective and how you can argue this. I was even in a class in one of the basic little beginning of the year debatable mathematical introductory quiz questions was about this. So I think it's one of those slightly hot button like things that I just wanted to talk about, make a video about, and hope that you found and got something out of it. And thank you for tuning in.